Okay. Hey, it's all Abrial. How are you? Doing well? Okay. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I'm really glad about that. Today, we're talking about astrology. And to be honest, I don't even know what this is going to be about because I don't have anything prepared for this one. I just knew that I was going to talk about it. So, we're going to just talk. We're going to find something to talk about. Astrology. What is astrology? What is intuitive astrology? Maybe we just talk about that. Well, intuitive astrology to me is an understanding of things that come to me naturally and things that come to me educational wise. So I not only understand astrology through what it means to know the archetypes of the zodiacal family, know the house systems, know the planetary understandings, know the oppositions, or what are they called? The calculations between planet and planet. I don't only understand those things, but I also completely understand what it means to understand the cosmic knowledge that comes to me about these things, understanding what it means to connect the understandings. I'm using understandings a lot, but it's true. It's like the understandings of understanding what it means to understand astrology beyond just a textbook definition. And I think and I feel that's why I am the number one intuitive astrologer. I am the best intuitive astrologer because nobody's doing this. Nobody is looking at astrology through an intuitive lens. And it's like, this is something that I'm really passionate about because it just comes naturally to me. This is just something that I do. Like, I'm just an intuitive astrologer. That's who I am. And I'm the number one intuitive astrologer. I'm the best. I'm the best. And it's like, there comes a point where you have to understand that not everything can be explained through science. It can't. Not everything can be explained through science. And I just feel like when we come to a gradual understanding of that, then we'll be able to really understand what astrology means. Because pop culture, while I'm glad that it's happened because I wouldn't have been able to get into astrology, pop culture has really diminished a lot of the essence that is astrology. And I feel that when we're able to look at it from more of a looser lens, we can kind of understand what it means to integrate astrology into our everyday lives. Like, for example, what do you think it would mean if let's think of an example. What do you think it would mean if you keep on meeting people? Okay, perfect, because this is a real life example. Let's say you are in a new city. You keep on meeting Aries. You go to the coffee shop, you make a new friend, you find out they're an Aries. You're at the beach. This girl comes up to you and she's like, oh my God, you're so cute. Like, let's be friends. She's an Aries. You're going through a really good sandwich at this new restaurant that you found. You get to talking with the waitress. The waitress is an Aries. What do you think that means? Oh, it's Aries season. No. I don't know if that's what you were thinking, actually. But what it means is the universe is wanting you to initiate something. The universe wants you to understand that you can be a trailblazer. The universe wants you to understand that, hey, maybe it's time that you stop planning and you just do something. Just take action. Maybe it's even telling you to work on your physical body. These are things that I think intuitive astrology comes through with. And perhaps all types of astrology is intuitive, but I don't think it's intuitive to the point that it's widespread, and I definitely don't think it's to the point that I'm doing it and I'm understanding it and I'm integrating it into my practice, because it's just not something that I see. And I look at a lot of astrology content. I do. I look at a lot of astrology content because I want to see what people are talking about. And also, I'm a teacher, but I'm a student. I'm a master, but I can still learn. I'm learning all the time. I'm learning in real time about astrology. It's Scorpio season. My freaking previous nose ring, it was gold, and it had a little gold crescent luna hanging out of it. I got it in California. Can't get it back. I'm not in California anymore, obviously. And it fell out of my nose. You know what I had to do? I had to re-pierce my nose because the piercing fell out in my sleep. The piercing literally fell out in my sleep. So I woke up and I was like, that makes me really sad because I found the ring, but little Luna, she was gone. Oh man. Little Luna, she was gone. And so I had this one because this was gifted to me because someone had an extra and they gifted it to me. And I mean, look at it, it's fire. Like 2 big rocks. Fire. And so I was like, oh my God, I'm so sad. But then no, wait, look at the sun. The sun, Mr. Sun. Mr. Sun's kissing. I love you, Mr. Sun. So I had this one because someone gifted it to me. Also, another theme of Scorpio season, other people's possessions. And then someone gifted this to me. Like, that's funny as fuck. But so the other nose piercing fell out. I had to re-pierce my own nose. You see that dog? So cute. I had to re-pierce my own nose. And piercing and things of pain and pleasure mixed together is a total Scorpion theme. But also, Scorpio rules the nose. Like, all of the astrological signs rule a body part. Yes, Scorpio rules the sexual organs, but it also rules the nose. Because when you're being inquisitive, you're putting your nose in something. When you're asking too many questions, you're being nosy. That's because Scorpio likes to know information. Scorpio likes to know information. They like to put their nose into things. They like to dig around. They like to sniff around like that dog. That's what Scorpio is. And I had to literally re-pierce my nose because I woke up and I was like, this isn't going in because this is also a bigger millimeter than the previous nose jewelry that I had. And so I got one of those really big gold bobby pins that I have because it's like so pretty and gold and big. I did, or safety pin. And I cleaned it. I cleaned it so my nose wouldn't get infected because it's in a jewelry box. I don't know. And I cleaned it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to save myself human interaction by going to a tattoo shop for them to re-pierce it for me. And I'm going to re-pierce it myself. You know what I did? I re-pierced my nose. I re-pierced my belief systems. I re-pierced my nose during Scorpio season because of course I did, because of course that happened during Scorpio season, because piercings are a Scorpio archetype. Pleasure and pain. The nose, ruled by Scorpio. Yeah. And especially too, I look so pretty. Especially too, hey, you curious? Especially, she's just staring. Especially too, lost my train of thought. But that's okay. And I got it again. Because especially too, Scorpio, hold on. Especially too, because we have been in a shadow period for Mercury retrograde. And Mercury is going to be in Sagittarius, and it's going back into Scorpio. What are we relearning? What are we going back into for our Scorpion archetypal understandings? Where do you have Scorpio in your chart? Figure out where you have Scorpio in your chart, because this Mercury retrograde is going to give you a really good pleasure kick. I said kick, not kink. This Mercury retrograde is going to give you a really good pleasure kick. It really is, because it's, and maybe it might not feel like it at first. Maybe this Mercury retrograde might be all over the place for you. Maybe your technology goes awry, and maybe you lose understanding of what it means to understand your Scorpio placements within yourself. And not everyone may have a Scorpio placement, but everyone has a Mars placement and a Pluto placement, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. So if you don't have anything in your Scorpio house, just look at where Pluto and Mars are, and you can see what's going to be impacting you. But it's just like things like that, like thinking about like understanding the astrological significance of the current time period that you're going through and correlating it with the events that are happening in your life, whether big or small. And literally my nose piercing, Scorpio season, Mercury retrograde coming through, and Mercury going back into Scorpio. Also, we're about to enter Venus in Scorpio, and that's how I'm feeling, because I have Scorpio placements. Like, I'm a Scorpio Venus. It's like, what belief am I re-piercing about myself, about how inquisitive I am, about what I am obsessed about, things like that. So this was just a ramble, and I really liked rambling with myself because I get to look at myself and I also get to listen to myself, and I'm self-obsessed. I am self-obsessed, and I'm finally finding something to do with it that combines my beauty and my intellect. So that's cool. I like it. If you want to talk about astrology with me, if you feel like you always wanted a personal astrologer, hit the email below and we can talk about it. Yeah, for sure. I don't remember how long this goes, but I think it's 46, so I'm out. Bye.